I am Dark Bloom.
All right, good evening here, and welcome to the World Online Racing Championship MX5 Cup Challenge Series here, presented by iRACER95 on Twitch. Go check them out, gracious sponsor here. We're here at the beautiful Hockenheim ring for 15 laps around this circuit. Looks like this evening we're going to have a standing start, which is a bit of a surprise to us. So we'll wait for everyone to grid up here. They've got about 40 seconds remaining here. Waiting on our pole sitter, Austin Duran there, coming in at the last minute, setting a blistering pole setting lap there, beating out Blake Kennedy and Justin Haley here. As the lights are up now, we're going to get started. Beautiful standing start here in these MX5 Cup cars, and they are away. Austin Duran there getting a great jump. So is Justin Haley, as he's going to advance up into second position here on the outside as they go into turn one, 2x2, all the way back through Brady Cox there. As you can see, they are 2x2 here. They're going to head down into turn two, almost 4 wide. Who is that on the bottom? That is Patterson. And looks like Brian Zinn going to come across Justin Haley there. And looks like Brady Cox is going to... Oh, we've got more contact. Oh, that is Justin Haley into Josh Patterson, and it looks like Haley is finished for the evening. Meanwhile, top three here, Austin Duran did get out to a good jump there. Brady Cox making his way up 3 positions there at that start. He's currently in second. Blake Kennedy there in that orange, white, and blue car is in third. Look at Brayson Collins here in the number 5, that black, pink, and white car. He is up into 4th position. But that will bring out our first caution. They will throw a caution for that incident. Let's go back and try to get a look at all of that action there into turn 2. See Justin Haley there just going. Brian Zinn, I believe that was who he got into there. And then as they go through this turn here, almost like Justin's car didn't back that up. I wonder if he got damage. Very uncharacteristic of very fast Justin Haley here. Yeah, his car just did not turn. I can ride on board. You can see he got heavy right front damage there. And unfortunately, iRacing did not show his steering input there. But just the way that car went through that corner, it looked like he knocked the toe out of the right front. Just was not able to turn the car. And you can see he's actually missing his left rear tire now. So night is more than likely over with. Also, Brian Zinn out, and Ethan Harrison, I don't believe, ever gridded. So we've already got 3 drivers out here, 8 remaining. And it was an eventful first couple of turns there, but we'll get settled in. You can almost expect that from a standing start here in this series. Very close action, but we'll get started here momentarily. 15-lap event tonight, so while they're under caution, let's take a look at the point standing. All right, Blake Kennedy, currently your points leader. He currently sits third here this evening. Justin Williams there in second. I don't believe he is in the server tonight, unfortunately. Brian Zinn, third in the points, but he's out this evening. That's going to be devastating to his point standings. Ryan Martin there in fourth. Don't see him here this evening either, so probably expect him to fall back there in the points. Jay Mulder there in fifth. Brayson Collins in sixth. Austin Duran is having a good night so far. He's currently a race leader in seventh there in the points. Paul Granada is currently in eighth, and Nick Pena in ninth. And Henry Clappert rounds out your top 10 in the points, as we're just a little over halfway through the series here this evening. Let's check out the schedule. You can see we're round 6 today, 11 rounds here in this series. Championship will be there at Lime Rock in a couple weeks. It is an exciting series, and they have put on some very good racing overall here in this World Online Racing Championship MX5 Cup Challenge Series presented by iRACER95 on Twitch. Looks like we'll get the 1 to go symbol this time by. We'll resume racing here with about 11 laps remaining. To see what Brady Cox there can do in second. We talked to him last week in the interview after round 5, and he mentioned that we were heading into a string of tracks that were his strong suit, and so far that stands to be true. He is currently in second in front of the very fast Blake Kennedy, so we'll see what he can do here as he tries to chase down the 45 there of Austin Duran. Also hold off our third place Blake Kennedy, who we know is very quick. See Josh Patterson there just trying to catch up to the field. He's got a bit of front end damage as he was involved in that turn 2 incident. But he is going to continue here this evening as he tries to catch up to the field. And lights are off the pace truck officially, so we will get going green this time by. All right, Pace Truck's going to dive off here as they round the last couple of corners, and Austin Duran there, and that number 45 will lead us down to the restart here. Brady Cox in that silver and red car right behind him in second place, looking to put the move on here early as they are underway. Blake Kennedy there getting a great restart as well there in third. We see Brayson Collins pulling out. He's going to look to the inside of Blake Kennedy as they go down into turn one. Very close. Both drivers doing a good job to stay off of each other. And who is that? That is the 0-2 of Josh Patterson making some moves there. He's going to look to the inside of Brayson Collins down into turn two. They're going to touch, but they're all going to keep going there. Good racing, good close racing there. Let's look. Austin Duran out to about 2 car length gap now, but Brady Cox is now under pressure there from Blake Kennedy as they head through the Parabolica. Let's see if Blake Kennedy can do a late braking move here. He's going to pull to the inside. Oh, we've got a couple drivers off track. Those are teammates. That's Josh Patterson. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know what happened there. Paul Granata just did not get on the brakes. Very strange incident there. We're going to have to go back and dissect that one. You can see the 04 and the 02 back there. Oh, and the 02 just gets into the back of them. But it looks like Paul Granata never even hit the brakes there. Let's ride on board Paul Granata here. Not sure if he had a mechanical failure there with his pedals and steering wheel, but he just took out a couple very fast drivers there, unfortunately. I'm not sure if that's a mechanical failure or looking on his onboard there. I think he realized he wasn't going to make the turn and tried to put it in a gap in between a couple drivers because he knew there was no way he was going to slow down. Thought he could make that gap right there, but we'll have to follow up with the guys there. That is a very strange accident. Let's ride on board Brady Cox here as he took one heck of a hit here. As you can see, that car is going to come flying up the inside. Just nothing he could do there. Get from Blake Kennedy's point of view here. All right, so after that interesting incident there, it looks like we're only going to have 6 drivers potentially left on track here. Yes, that is the case. So quite a bit of attrition here early on. But we're going to have about 9 laps remaining once we get going again. And out front now is Blake Kennedy. Austin Duran got shuffled back there. Came into that. Yes, he did come into the pits. So did Josh Patterson and Brayson Collins. All coming down pit road on Austin Duran's car. I don't think he got any damage from that. But he did choose to come down pit road. Interesting. But Blake Kennedy here, he's going to be out front. Christian Visconti starting in the back has worked his way up into second place. And Vadim Resnick up into third.
I am Dark Bloom.
And I'm just going to go back and check on that lap 1 accident. I'm not really sure what happened to the 69 car, so let's take a look. But it looks like Brian Zinn here is going to eventually get into Ethan Harrison. All right, lights are off the pace truck, so we are going to get restarted here this time around. Blake Kennedy there in that number 75 is your current leader. Christian Visconti in second and Vadim Resnick in third. But Blake Kennedy here is going to lead us down to the restart line as we start lap 7 out of 15 this evening. Good jump there by Blake Kennedy. Brayson Collins making a move, taking a look on the inside there. And who is that? That is the 55 of Vadim Resnick and the 45 of Austin Duran making a great pass there. And it looks like we've got the 5 there of Brayson Collins currently battling it out with the 55 of Resnick. And we see Josh Patterson back there in the back as well. And this is a great battle right here. As you can see now, they're going to head into the Parabolica. Josh Patterson getting a great exit there. We'll see what he can do down this long drafting straight. Well, it's not really straight. It is one giant curve, but goes down into a hairpin. Turn 6 here. Oh, Brayson Collins there going to pull out. He is going to overshoot that turn. Does good job of keeping it out of the wall, not collecting anyone with him there. So good job by him. But the battle continues on up ahead here. As we have Josh Patterson, Vadim Resnick, and then the 69 car of Brian's in there is scored a couple laps down. You can see Resnick run wide there. That is going to allow Patterson on the outside as they head very close there through that corner. And now they're going to run down towards turn 11 here. Starting to get spread out. Oh, we see a mistake there out of Resnick. That's going to allow Brayson Collins on by. And now we got a battle heating up for second here. Austin Duran has caught up to the back of the 80 of Visconti. Let's ride on board Austin Duran here as he looks to make a move for second. Head down into turn 1. Very fast right-hander. Take a lot of curve on the exit there. Head down this very narrow straight into the hard braking zone. Into turn 2, we see Duran there lock up the rear tires under braking. Very easy to do right there. And then go through the left-hander there of turn 4. Now it's one giant curve through the parabolica all the way down to the hairpin here at the bottom of the hill, turn 6. You can see just how much the draft affects these cars here as Duran is just sucking up to the back of the 80 of Visconti. Hard on the brakes down into the hairpin, turn 6. Try to get a good run off here. A pretty long straightaway and a fast right-hander up ahead, turn 7. So you want to get a great exit there out of the hairpin. Take a lot of curve there through turn 7. Hard on the brakes into another hairpin, turn 8 right here. Very sharp left-hander, and you're going to want to swing the car all the way back to the left here for a fast sweeping right-hander. That is turn 10. Use a lot of curve on exit there. Little straight, and then you're going to go to another sweeping right-hander, turn 11 right here. Got to be careful here not to take too much curve. As you can see, there is a gravel trap right to the left there as he's going to look to the inside of Visconti down into turn 12. Great move there by Austin Duran. Very difficult passing zone there, but he made it work. But Visconti isn't going to give up without a fight there. As you can see, he is sticking to the rear of Duran. Meanwhile, Blake Kennedy here, he is going to cross the line and lead lap 8 as we start lap 9 out of 15. And this is going to be a great battle between these three for the remainder of the race. And just checking on back, we've still got Josh Patterson here in 4th. The car right in front of him, that is the 69 of Brian Zinn. He is currently 4 laps down. And then on further back, we've got Brayson Collins. And then Vadim Resnick there, who is also battling. That looks to be the 77 of Harrison, who is 3 laps down currently. So it looks like Duran is starting to chase down race leader Blake Kennedy. Gap is now about 7/10 of a second as they head down into the turn 6 hairpin. Oh, we see Kennedy run wide. He's going to lose a ton of time there. Duran doing a great job now, reeling him in, and can now put the pressure on and force a mistake out of our race leader. But we know Blake Kennedy performs well under pressure, and we'll just see if he can hang on to that lead. See the rear brake rotors there on all 3 cars up front, glowing red, and they are pushing these cars to the limit here. Just going through turn 10 there, going to head through turn 11 down towards Sachs Corner. And we saw Austin Duran make a great move the lap before for second. Oh, he's going to run wide there. Dip a tire off into the gravel. Does a great job to hang on to it. Still gaining time. 4/10 of a second is the gap. Let's ride on board Austin Duran here as he chases down race leader Blake Kennedy. So far, both drivers looking equally fast here through the first sector. We'll see what happens here as they head down into turn 2. See who gets the better exit here out of this corner and down the very long parabolica here. Like Duran is gaining ever so slightly. Kennedy got through the turns quicker, but Duran was able to get a good exit there as he drafts up to the back 3/10 of a second as they hit the braking point here into the turn 6 hairpin. We see Kennedy run wide again, and Duran going to get a much better exit there out of the corner. They're braking here down into the fast left-hander turn 8. Gonna hang it back to the left here, turn 9, then through the right-hander, turn 10. See Kennedy running wide again, so it looks like Duran is putting the pressure on. Kennedy may be struggling with tire wear, as we're gonna head down into the very quick right-hander, turn 11, and into the very narrow part of the track, turn 12 here, Sachs Corner. It's a banked left-hander. It's one of the best turns in all of iRacing and road racing in general there. It's just a very unique track. You can see another mistake there out of Kennedy, and this is a classic example right here of one of the principles of road racing, especially in these lower horsepower cars, is you want to be slower on entry and quicker on exit. And you can see Blake Kennedy is driving it in deeper, harder onto the brakes. He's entering the corner quicker, but Duran is able to get a much better exit. As you can see, he's going to look to the inside there as they head into the braking point, turn 2. And Kennedy going to run wide again. Duran going to get a great exit right here. And this again reinforces what I was just saying, as now Duran is set up to draft up here through the parabolica and going to look to the inside if Blake Kennedy doesn't pull a block here. Actually, Duran is actually going to go up to him and give him a bit of a bump. Like both drivers going to run a little wide there. Now they're going to head down into turn 8. 5 laps remaining here as these three continue to duke it out for the first 3 positions. 0.3 of a second is the gap currently between first and second place. Oh, we see a mistake out of Kennedy there. He runs wide into the gravel trap as they head down into Sachs Corner. That is going to bunch all 3 up here. He is going to remain in the lead, but that is momentarily. Austin Duran here all over the back of him. They're going to head through the final corner here and complete lap 11. Start lap 12 out of 15. Like Duran made it through turn 1 there much quicker. He may look to the inside here. And it looks like Duran is playing it smart right here. I believe he doesn't want to be the leader just because of how draft dependent this track is until it matters. I believe he wants to stay right on the rear of Blake Kennedy there and make the move when it matters on the last lap. But he doesn't want to get out front. And as I say that, he's actually going to pull to the inside here through the parabolica as they head down into the hairpin, turn 6. Oh, Duran going to lock up the rear tires. He's not going to make the turn. Visconti also locks up, not going to make the turn as well. This is great racing here from first all the way back to third. Is Austin Duran going to look to the outside? No, he thought about a switchback there as they head into turn 8. And looks like he's going to now set up something potentially going into turn 11 as he does a great crossover, catches the curb. And that curb upset that car drastically, so he is going to have to fall back in line. But that was a very interesting move we saw him take there. And now they're going to head through turn 11 down towards Sachs Corner again. Meanwhile, while this battle's been going on, Visconti now has caught up to the back of both of these drivers. And we're going to have a 3-way battle for the race win here in these last couple laps. See Duran running wide now. Looks like he's pushing that car to the limit, just trying to stay to the rear, up on the rear there of the 75 of Kennedy. We're head down through turn 1 here, lap 13 out of 15. And they're going to head down into turn 2. We'll see who can get the better exit out of turn 2 through the parabolica. Looks like Duran is going to be a little too far back this time to make a move down into the hairpin, but we'll just wait and see. Meanwhile, Visconti there has fallen back. A bit of mistake back there through turn 2. And Duran's going to be right there on the rear as they head down into turn 6. Oh, we see a mistake out of Kennedy. That's going to allow Duran on the inside. But Kennedy is able to get a much better exit there as Duran had to check up to not make contact. Head into turn 8 here. Both drivers doing a very good job. Close battling here. Gonna head down through turn 10. You can see just how upset that car gets there if you take too much curb through turn 10. Oh, Duran, bit of a mistake there. He's gonna hang a tire out into the gravel trap. Doesn't slow him down as they go through Sachs Corner here. Let's ride on board Austin Duran here. Second place driver tries to chase down the very quick number 75 Blake Kennedy for the race lead. Gonna get 2 to go here at the line. So far these drivers look pretty equal here through the first turn. We'll see what happens here under braking into the second turn. Visconti also quick through that final part of the track there as he's cut that gap down. Oh, Austin Duran going to look to the outside here through turn 4. Not the quickest way around there, but he'll be set up in a good position to draft Kennedy. Meanwhile, Visconti just sneaking into the picture here in these last couple closing laps. Like Duran's going to go to the outside again here as they go down into turn 6. We'll see if he can hold on to it a little bit better than last time when he tried to outbrake Kennedy on the inside. And doing a much better job there, but Kennedy going to get a great exit out of turn 6. And Duran is just not able to make the pass stick. Going to head down into turn 11 towards Sachs Corner here. Both drivers doing a great job staying on track. And it's going to come down to the last lap here. As you can see, they're going through turn 12. They come around the final few corners here and take the white flag here this evening in our 15-lap Hockenheim Ring round 6 of the WORC MX5 Cup Challenge. We saw Duran run wide there on the exit of turn 15. Lost a bit of time, but they're going to take the white flag this time by. Can Blake Kennedy there in the 75 hold off the very quick Austin Duran? Head down into turn 2 here for the final time. Austin Duran going to look to the inside, make a little contact. Both drivers are going to keep going, though. It looks like Blake Kennedy going to battle back there on the inside. Very aggressive move there out of Austin Duran. Way late on the brakes. Both drivers doing a great job to keep going here. And we'll see if Austin Duran can make it stick here as he's going to be late on the brakes down into turn 6. Blake Kennedy getting another great middle entry there. Looks like he's going to get the better run out of turn 6, but Austin Duran is still there on the inside. Gonna head down into turn 8 here. Kennedy gonna have the preferred line as they head through turn 8. But it looks like Austin Duran there through turn 10 is going to come out ahead. Blake Kennedy, though, going to look to the inside. We can see Duran there thought about blocking as they go down into turn 11. Kennedy's going to have the run. And look who is coming up here from third. That is Christian Visconti as they head down into Sachs Corner for the final time. We've got a three-way battle here. It is all going to come down to the last few corners here. Going through turn 13, Austin Duran going to look to the outside of Blake Kennedy. Not able to make it work. Can he make the switchback work here? Final corner. And looks like Blake Kennedy there, and that number 75 is going to hold on and take the win tonight at Hockenheim Ring. Austin Duran doing a great job, but going to come home second. And Christian Visconti coming home in third place this evening. Like Josh Patterson there going to cross the line in fourth. Brayson Collins here is going to come home in fifth. And Vadim Resnick there going to cross the line in sixth place. Great battle there at the end between those three drivers. Give them just a few moments to make their way up into the broadcast booth, and we'll give an interview to the top three this evening. All right, we're going to try to get a word with our third place driver this evening. We've got Christian Visconti up in the booth. Hey, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you got a copy, Christian?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, sorry about that. That might have been on my end. Hey, congratulations there on that third place finish this evening. Doing a great job to make your way up there and be in the battle there in the last few turns of that race. It was an exciting one. Got to ask, what was going through your mind there on that last lap as you saw them two battling it out? You're inching closer right up to the rear bumper as you're heading through turn 12 there. What was going through your mind?
I was certainly, I guess, just hoping that they would end up wrecking each other because that was probably my best shot. I don't know what turn number it is in one of the corners. I could have maybe sent it in really deep and like bumped them, but I didn't want to win it like that. But yeah, it was a fun race, man. I'm happy to get third when I really thought I was going to finish like eighth.
Yeah, no, it was a great finish. I think it was a surprising race for everybody. We had the first standing start of the season, I believe, and we saw the mayhem down into the first or second turn. Took out a couple quick drivers, but you survived that. You made your way up into third, and that's what matters. Coming home with a great points finish tonight. While you're here, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to obviously, thank you for broadcasting the WORC admin team, of course, and shout out to Blake and Austin. That was a really fun battle both to be in and to watch. That was a good race.
All right. Well, again, congratulations on that third place finish, and hopefully we'll be talking to you again next week.
Yeah, hopefully. Thank you.
All right, that'll do it for our third place driver this evening, Mr. Christian Visconti, bringing it home in third. Now let's try to get a word with our second place finisher. We've got Austin Duran up in the booth. Hey, Austin, it's Kevin. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, first of all, heck of a race. You guys put on one heck of a battle there in those last, I don't know, it was about 5 or 6 laps, battling it out with a very fast Blake Kennedy. Probably not the finish you wanted here tonight because you were very quick, but you did bring it home second. Gotta ask, we were watching a bunch of replays of one of those big wrecks. I think it was on lap 4. We saw you come down pit road for what I assume was an unplanned pit stop. What was the strategy there?
So yeah, when Paul, I don't know what he was doing, but when he went through that corner, he clipped me in the back end, and I honestly would have thought I would have had way more damage than what I did. It was only 25 seconds, so I just went down to the pits to kind of fix my damage and get some new tires.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. We couldn't really tell. iRacing didn't show anything cosmetic on your rear end. We were trying to check out who all got damaged, but we did see him make contact with you, so that makes sense. But hey, I'm glad you didn't have too much damage from that, as you were competitive there toward the end. Put on a great battle between Blake Kennedy. I think it was lap 13. We saw you make a late braking maneuver down into turn two, which I thought was going to be the best pass of the season if you were able to pull it off. But Blake Kennedy was just able to, get a better exit there through the turn forward down through the parabolica. But I just got to say that was a crazy pass. Kudos to you for, not taking him out, because it was way late on the brake.
Yeah, I didn't judge that right, but yeah, Blake did a great job holding me off all race. I mean, I it might have been shown that I was quicker, but he did a great job holding me off, and we had a great battle.
Well, coming home in second, if anything, tonight you can say that you beat this week's Xfinity race winner at Daytona, Justin Haley, as he was unfortunately out there in the first lap or so. But hey, while you're here, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I'll shout out my team, Redemption Motorsports, and my sponsors, Snowman Studios, the NASCAR Hotspot, JJ Central, SD Graphics, and Elite Performance Industries.
All right. Well, again, congratulations on the second place finish. Good points night for you. And hopefully we'll be able to talk to you again next week.
Yeah, thank you. Still looking for that first work win.
Sounds good. All right. That'll do it for second place driver there, Austin Duran. And now we'll try to get a word with our race winner this evening. We've got Blake Kennedy up in the booth. Hey, Blake, it's Kevin. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, man, first of all, congratulations on that win. It was well deserved. You and Austin Duran battling it out there for what seemed like the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 laps was just fantastic to see. Both of you racing hard, racing clean. Gotta ask, Austin Duran chasing you down there in those last handful of laps, what was going through your mind?
Um, the fact that he was gonna pass me. I don't know. Yeah, that was definitely one of the most hard-fought wins I've ever had. You know, usually I kind of choke these kind of wins, but I don't know. Somehow I was able to hold them off. It was mostly, I think, it's due to the fact that this long straightaway ended with a hairpin, and really the outside, you kind of wanted to arc it in from the outside lane all the way to the inside. So I think that's what kind of helped me hold him off. Um, but yeah, I'm surprised we had a really nice clean battle there. It was just awesome.
Was, and I believe I'm pulling up the points here. That is win number 4 for you this season so far. Coming into this round as the points leader, and gonna come out of this round as the points leader as you take home your 4th win. So just first of all, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on 4 wins total. How do you feel heading into next week?
I don't know, honestly. I haven't ever raced in Nürburgring, and I don't know. It kind of might fit my style a little bit. It's a lot of sloopy turns. It's kind of how I am. Um, Hopefully, I'll do well. I think I will do well. Hopefully, I can get a 5th win. But you never know. It is for the whatever 4-race Clover Challenge. I don't know what it's called, but um, I need to win that. So hopefully, I can win it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me of that. A bit of money on the line there. So you're one step closer, one round remaining from sweeping that. So again, congratulations. Hey, while you're here, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to Mr. Ocean CM382 on YouTube. My good friend, he was finishing 3rd there. Couldn't get by me and Austin. He was hoping for something, but nonetheless, shout out to Austin for the clean race. That was amazing. I know he wanted it as bad as I did. And want to thank my team motor, Outlaw Racing. Got our 4th win of the season. Let's get some more.
All right. Well, again, congratulations on taking home the race victory this evening. And 4 races so far under your belt in this 11-round series. So we're excited to see how many more you can do. And hopefully we'll be talking to you next week as well.
Yeah, hopefully. See ya.
All right, that'll do it for our race winner tonight, Mr. Blake Kennedy, taking home 4 wins so far in this 11-round series. So he is the points leader coming into this round, will be the points leader exiting this round by quite a hefty margin. So it's going to be an interesting second half to the season here as we head into some very interesting tracks. As you can see, we've got the Nürburgring coming up next week, Spa coming in at week 8, Homestead, week 9, Watkins Glen. And then Lime Rock will round out the 11-round series here of the World Online Racing Championship MX5 Cup Challenge presented by the iRACER95 on Twitch. That's going to do it here for this evening, round 6 at the Hockenheim ring. It was an exciting one. I saw a lot of action there toward the second half of the race. Great 3-way battle for the race win between Mr. Blake Kennedy, Austin Duran, and Christian Visconti. So good driving by all 3 of those guys. And shout out to the rest of them for surviving. We've got Josh Patterson in 4th, Brayson Collins in 5th, and Vadim Resnick there in 6th. That'll round out the lead lap cars. Thank you to everyone for tuning in here at Soak Tires Broadcasting, and we'll catch you next week. I am Dark